Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Welcome to Hikate's Crossing. God, talk about losing the plot. So I've lit the candle, lit the incense. Just take my nausea tablet. Right. Let us begin. I'm great, thank you. Okay, tonight I'm going to use the Wonder of the Mother cards. This is the deck that I'm going to use today for your messages. And the Mother Peace cards. Give me a second, Hale. Just give me a second to just get into it. Just a second. Okay, tonight I'm using the Wonder of the Mother as an oracle message. Mother Peace for the tarot and the Lenormand deck as well. Yeah. So that's the three cards we're looking at. Okay, let me just take a breath. I've just sat down. Okay, Spirit Guides message in regarding to dreams. Okay, Son of Cups talks about being easily wounded. Can we talk about your emotions? Here we've got Seven of Cups, which is about choosing wisely. And we've got Five of Wands talking about battles and conflicts and things that are happening. So it's like you're taking on your emotions. It's like you're taking on your emotions at this time because it's all about making sure you make the right decisions. It's like you've got lots of options ahead of you. And on whatever decision that you make, you've got to think about that really carefully. And it is about, and here we have a sense of battles or conflicts going on, whether that's conflict is coming from within or with other people. But there's definitely some conflict. It's definitely emotional on many levels when you think about the Son of Cups being someone who's going to bring the news. It could also be bringing news to you as well, bringing what's important to you. But there's definitely a sense of emotions going on, and there might be that you're receiving information that you actually need to take note of. And the thing is, with the dreams, it's very personal. So it's about writing down exactly what's going on within the dream and reflecting on those individual aspects. Think about the colors that are going on. Think about meditation and reflection. When you look at this card here, the Son of Cups, he looks like he's meditating. Could be even playing some music by the looks of it. I'm just trying to see what's the image of the card. Got three flowers and one seems to be sort of to the side. So some birds there. With birds to me is about gossip or about using your voice as well. You're able to express. I'm going to have a look at the book because I'm interested to see what that person actually doing. Let's look at the Mother Peace book. Son of Cups. So Son of Cups, let's have a look. Oh, it is a flute. Man plays a flute and the seagulls join in his music. The sacred datura, it's a datura plant, guides his contemplation. Focused on his creative inner world, he feels a profound sense of calm and peace that makes him an ideal companion and lover. He knows about contemplation and art. So he's playing a flute. The seagulls join in his music. Sacred datura plant guides his contemplation. It's interesting. Oh, hi, Jen. How's your day been, Jen? Offer proposal to me. Oh, yeah. You got to remember, dreams are very individualized. So what it means for one person, it may not mean for another person. So definitely feel like there's some conflict and things going on. It's about choosing wisely, making your decision about the path that you want to lead ahead. So yeah, Cups and 5 of Wands. Laughs with the children will laugh with them forever. Laughter breaks the tension, releases stress, and heals like medicine. When the child learns to laugh easily at himself, he will be protected by a sense of humour and seek lightheartedness. From birth on, children are natural comedians. Encourage a sense of joy and remember to laugh out loud. You're busy? Are you busy working or just busy around the house? I had a bit of a me day today again. Crone. It's like the hermit. So I've got to sit down and study these cards. I haven't really. That's why I want to use them tonight. What have you been busy with, Jen? I've had a quiet day. Pretty much. You're welcome, Hale. Jen, I've got this deck. Wonder for the Mother. Wonder of the Mother. With child. As women, our most precious life experience will be the conception, pregnancy, and birth of a child. Mysterious magic surrounds a woman with child. She shines with a serene beauty as she embodies a natural state of glowing health. She carries her little one with wonder and appreciation, knowing that the physical challenges will be forgotten. The moment she holds her baby for the first time and gazes at a brand new face. Treasure every moment of this brief glimpse into the miracle of life. This is about appreciating our children for who they are. Definitely. Even though we may not actually have the child within us, we still have the child within us. Oh, you've just been caught up with a whole day of bunch of nothing and achieved nothing. Oh, yeah. Know those days. Yeah. So this deck here, Jen, got like the words on it, abundance, and then on the back it's got plentiful, rich, bountiful, heaping, overflowing, generous, multiple, lavish, ample, copious, substantial, voluminous, abundance, blessed and love. Grace. All through life, we are handed amazing hardships and challenges. If we can embrace our lessons with patience and tolerance, these times will be easier to abide when we remember to keep the faith and trust in nature's capacity to heal over time. Endurance becomes a deep and peaceful state of grace. Quite cool little cards. Gives you something to sort of think about and how can it relate to today. It's quite a good deck. It was one I got it for like 10 New Zealand dollars. It was so it was one of those ones I first spent on Book Depository. It was on special. It was sort of like in the first bundle that I'd ordered. Commitment, chaos. This one says with the confidant. Commitment, chaos, celebration, boundaries, body image, mirror, knowledge, balance, the single father, mothers and sons, spirit mother, solitude, forgiveness, a little mummy on the side. Oh, that's when you've got someone who's not necessarily your mother. Time together, angel mother, acceptance, imagination, birthday, the young mother, the teacher, highest goal, the foster mother, compassion with child, I showed you, mother and daughter, community, health, abundance, laughter, transformation, simple rule, remember, patience, now, the peaceful mother, the mother dance, the playful mother, happy, happy, joy, joy, earth mother, gratitude, grandmother, trust, the red dress, strength, surrender, the animal mother, the single mother, her history, your history, the hopeful mother, the gift, beauty, and grace. And each card with the images also has a little bit of a saying on the back. But it's about taking those words and using them to using them intuitively. That's what I think I like about them. I also want to work a little bit more with the mother piece because I haven't really worked with the book itself. I need to, now that we've actually got time, I need to actually sit and have a good read of what each card actually is in the book, because usually I just do my own, you know, from the image. But I think I need to do a bit more study with the book itself. So that's quite good. Yeah, it looks like they want to put in more restrictions. They want to put in curfew. Our Prime Minister wants to put in curfews. Which will be interesting. They want to stop people meeting each other at night. I think some teenagers were raging in the main cities. Okay, so we've got Six of Wands, Son of Cups again. Six of Wands. He's playing his flute, and he's got and the birds are joining with him. That one, and the Datura plant helps with the contemplation. And you got Six of Wands, Daughter of Swords. and Six of Swords. Yeah, I want to start working a bit more with the Mother Peace Tarot, I think. I haven't really been spending a lot of time with, you know how you sort of get drawn to one or two decks and other decks that you work with constantly? I have, with having a bit of a collection, I keep going back to the same old favorites. You know, like the Starman Tarot is one of my favorites, and I keep going back to it. So I want to sort of work with others. You're not allowed to gather with more than one other person. We could stay within our own bubbles. We've got to be within our own bubbles. We've got to be with whoever we're living with. That's all we're allowed to be. There's no more gatherings. We can't go outside our bubbles. So they're actually, you know, our Prime Minister is really sort of starting to be quite tough, because we've got over 600 people now in our cases. Even though we've only had one death, it's still rising in the way that the you know, the cases are rising still. And she's hoping they're not, you know, and she's working out the clusters, and they're quite onto it, really. Because our clusters can be, you know, whoever's in the house, who was ever in the house before with us, that's our cluster. And like those that are working, that's their cluster. Nine of Cups. I had a bit of a lazy day today, actually, to be honest. I really didn't do much. I watched Tio's, I watched a few odd videos, or a few odd YouTube videos, but nothing more. I didn't really get involved with any of the chats or anything. I haven't really been doing much of that at the moment. Taking a bit of a me time. Oh, you're cutting in and out like crazy? Yeah, I had a funny feeling it was going to start doing this at some stage. It's been a bit, yeah, I noticed it a lot with some of the lives today. I was watching Tarot Oracle's one, and I was refreshing it a lot. That's all right. I'm not going to be on for long anyway. I really just popped in to see who was here, and I know I'm a bit later than this later one's a bit hard. Whew. Actually been feeling, I had to take some nausea tablets tonight, which is a bit strange for me, but feeling a bit nauseous, I think, tonight. House, woman, and faith, destiny. Really, our thing is about being at home, being in isolation. We're all women in the house. We are. It's about being safe in the house. I might just be on for half an hour tonight. Be on for another 10 minutes or so. That might be it for me. After last night, Jen, I ended up doing some sound healing for someone. I'll just do a quick example of my sound healing, should I say. I'm not sure. So let's have a look. Today's message, 10 of Cups. To me, that's always about things coming together. Women give thanks for the rain, which will ensure a good harvest. She's happy, celebrating, and giving thanks for what she has received. She feels an open-hearted fulfillment and a close connection with others. She's not fully releasing herself into the love and happiness around her. She's trying to make sure everything goes well. She's having difficulty reaching other people or connecting very deeply in herself. Something feels wrong. She may want to pray, cry for vision, or call out for help in some way. Appreciating what you've actually got at this time, even though it may not be what you want. Temperance. Temperance to me is about moderation. It's always about making sure we're not in excess of what's going on. So the goddess has entered the dancer's body. Her dances set the waves of the ocean on fire. Nothing is impossible. An aurora borealis shimmers coloured light across the night sky. The wildness of the night enters her body to heal and regenerate old wounds. Her art now is everything. Temperance has learned how to direct the potential around her to a coherent purpose. She has discipline or a victory in the emotional, psychic, and creative fields. She knows about the place where art and science meet and has a mastery or equilibrium in the midst of a lot of creative energy. She can be about a sexual, spiritual union. And this merging feels in some way blessed by the goddess or great mystery. Temperance integration is not yet possible, as there are a few more steps to go through. Temperance uses a great deal of energy to keep herself in balance. She might be doing too much. Right now, temperance is fragmented. This is a necessary time of chaos in order for the parts of herself to resemble in a more useful form. The shedding of outworn patterns or skins in the death card has made this new integration possible. It can take a while to bring herself back together and use her new potential. She needs to learn how to use the power available to her. And the last card is Four of Wands. Four of Wands to me is celebration. To me, when I look at this, I talk about things being helpful, knowing that you're going through transformations, by things being in moderation, not being too excessive, and by celebrating who one is. Four of Wands. The girls or young women are dancing to celebrate their first. So this is the first menstruation. She's joyously celebrating, is happily playing with others in parties or ritual. It's hard for her to feel like letting loose or being with people in celebration right now. She puts out a lot of energy, perhaps to make some event happen. She needs to be sure to enjoy herself in the midst of whatever she is getting done. She may be working too hard and her life may be overly serious. Even though joy and fun may be all around, she may find her sexual energy not available. We're talking about a lot of celebration going on. Appreciating what's actually going on at this time might be really important. Celebrating. It's about finding your coherent purpose, being disciplined, and finding victory in the emotional, psychic, and creative fields. So both of these cards, 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands, is a sense of celebrating what's important at this time. It's like everything's sort of coming together in the right way, and it's allowing you to find your own potential, really, through moderation. Keep getting moderation for that card. Always get moderation. It's about because you're focused your potential, focused on your potential. So everything's sort of coming. There's a sense of unity in what they're doing as they rise towards their, giving thanks to the rain. They're in unity with one another. Their focus is directed towards giving thanks for what they're receiving, even when things may not be what they expect. Interesting. Something to think about. Well, I think that is going to be me tonight. I am just popped in quickly to see who was here and what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe. And check out my blog, my Twitter, Instagram, and also Unseen Ellie if you want a private reading, or go through, have a look at Make Playing Cards if you want to see the decks that I have created. I know everything's a little bit on hold at the moment to see what's actually going on, so we'll see. Anyway, I just want to say take care and blessed be. That was today's message. Okay, take care. Take care, everybody. And I will be back tomorrow, hopefully feeling a whole lot better.